Man, I'm excited to be here. I've been looking forward to this ever since you came up with it. I think the name is amazing.
Charity is
So
charity.
Thank you.
thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this episode. And you're right, Russell. That I do a lot of interviews. I talk to a lot of people, but not really a lot of people know a lot about me. So realistically, if you want to go back to the beginning,
Yeah.
my
Take us to
dad
the beginning.
Yeah. Take us to the beginning.
My dad was a really hardworking guy, and he looked at me when I turned 15 and said, "You need to find a job." And I said, "Okay." So I applied everywhere, Russell. I applied at McDonald's, bagging groceries, gas. Never got a call back, right? So my mom brings me to this radio station, and I run in. I fill in an application. The program director comes out, and he's like, "Okay, you're hired." I was like, "Really?" I went running to the car. I told my mom, I was like, "I got a job." She's like, "Okay, what are you doing?" "I don't know. I'll be right back."
I love
So,
it.
he told me what I was doing. I told my mom, I said, "I'm going to be a board op." And for those that don't know what a board op is, my only responsibility was to play commercials in between innings for the Red Sox games. The Red Sox were simulcasted from Boston to the station I worked for, and we would just play local commercials. And that was my only job.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Now, I made a mistake, just like anybody else on the job, right? Halfway through the season, they said, "We'll be right back right after these commercial breaks." Well, guess what I didn't have ready?
The commercial breaks.
Yes. I was so in tune to the game because Roger Clemens was striking out every Detroit Tiger, right? I remember it was yesterday. And I just turned the microphone on, and my brother was in Boy Scouts, and they had a bottle drive that Saturday. So I talked about that until I loaded up all those commercials. And remember, commercials, the carts looked like 8 tracks. Russell's
Right.
going to know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about charity or not.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my start. That was my real job. From there, I did radio for well over 15 years, meeting a lot of great artists like Garth Brooks, Shania Twain,
Wow.
Snoop Dogg,
Amazing.
a lot of great country artists. And that really parlayed me to get as far as Boston market. I worked there for a while. And that was music was my first real love.